lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good in your lives. So today's video is going to be a makeup 101 video on how to correct and conceal your under eye darkness. Under eye darkness. Now, first of all, why do you develop that under eye darkness? Firstly, it could be because of your lack of sleep, stress, tension, or an uneven lifestyle. Like if you have odd hours of sleeping and getting up, then you may develop those under eye circles. I know I do that. I do develop those darkness under my eyes if I don't sleep well for a week or two. I know within the very third week I will have darkness under my eyes, and then when I start sleeping well, that will go on its own. Some people have it genetically. So if your family has this problem of darkness under your eyes, then more likely than not you are also going to be having that same genetic problem of under eye darkness. But there is nothing that makeup cannot solve, at least temporarily. So correct and conceal is going to hide that darkness from under the eye so that you will look more beautiful and more attractive, but it's still in your own skin. Now, not every one of you need to do this correct and conceal. I myself don't do it all the time. 7 out of 10 times I just use my concealer and that's it. Sometimes I don't even use that. Depending on how my skin is working, how my skin is at that point in time, I use the makeup products. So I'm not saying everybody has to follow this foundation correct and conceal routine, but if you have the darkness under the eyes, like I know some people who have such darkness or like dark circles under the eyes that it almost looks like someone's punched them right into the face. So for those people, this is really, it's not like a must-have. If you're comfortable showing off your dark circles, that's yay to you. But if you are someone who feels a little bit embarrassed and a little bit out of place having those darkness and you don't know how to rectify it, then this video should be helpful to you. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have a lot of under eye darkness under my eyes because, like I said, it depends on how my skin is performing at that point in time. These days my skin is doing reasonably okay. That's why I didn't even buy a color corrector, because I don't need one. Whatever problem I have, just a concealer does the job. I don't really use a color corrector, but for the purpose of this video I have bought one just to show you how to correct and conceal. So we'll start first. So now I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Pro Base Prime and Conceal. This is the color corrector and it's in the shade yellow. You do get this at Nykaa.com. There are 4 shades available, but yellow and peach usually work for color correcting. If you want to cancel out the darkness, go for peach, orange, yellow, salmon, those type of colors, because they are like the opposite of what you have under your eyes, that grayness, So if you use those warm colors, that's going to cancel out the cool tones from your under eye dark circles. So I'm going to use yellow, which matches my dress today apparently, and that was not planned. I'm going to take this on the ring finger, and this is a cream product and it's like really creamy. And now I'm going to apply it right under the eyes, and then just blend it out. Now, do not use your color corrector all the way how you apply your concealer. Color corrector has to be applied only on the problem area, not everywhere under the eye. So I'm just focusing on the area right under the eyes and nowhere else. You can go over the eye area also. Try to concentrate it right here. Don't come down to here, usually how you do the concealer and up to here. No, just use it for just on the dark areas. I have a color corrector here and on my eyes, and I just have a BB cream here and over the eyes. You can already see the difference, how this color corrector has actually hidden this puffiness and all, and it has brightened my under eye area. Now we can go over this with a concealer, which is your choice. So I'm just showing you the difference, what a color corrector makes. Now we will go over with the concealer, and I'm using the Maybelline Dream Yumi Touch concealer. Now one common mistake everybody seems to make is they use this concealer directly on the darkness to highlight and conceal. Don't use an illuminating or a highlighting concealer when you have darkness under your eyes. Like if you have something like this, just regular, like nothing, no problem, then you can use this to conceal and highlight. But when you have darkness under your eyes and you use this is only going to settle down the grayness and going to make it look more ashy gray. It's not going to hide. It still is visible, and it's like kind of a little highlighted. So when you have darkness under your eyes, please use a color corrector or use a full coverage concealer if you don't want to go for a color corrector. But do not use a highlighting concealer for that area, because it's not going to do any good to the darkness. It's still going to be seen just from dark gray. It's going to turn more into an ashy gray. I'm just going to use this, and this you can use like all the way up to here. Okay, so you see this part is done now, and this part is still like just with the BB cream. So can you tell any difference from here and here? This is so hidden and highlighted, while this area is just plain, doesn't look like anything. So this kind of step gives a full coverage for someone like me who doesn't have a lot of issues, and it will, trust me, tone down a lot of the darkness under your eyes if you have. Now this is done, and then the last step will remain to dab it with a powder just to set everything. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York what is this called, Super White powder. Let me know if you want to see a review on this product. I just bought it a couple of days back and I'm using it. So that's the powder, and actually I'll use the same brush to go over like this. So that it seals all of that effort you put in to correct and conceal. Okay, so that's how you correct and conceal your under eye area. Remember that you can use this method for doing it anywhere on your face. Like if you have a darkness around the mouth, if you have it around the nose, or anywhere on the cheek, you can use this method to conceal and hide it, and then use your foundation. Usually I go with the foundation first and then I do this method, and then the last step would be the setting powder. So that's exactly what I showed you. Now places where you can find color correctors, I know MAC has them. Clinique Even Better Concealer is available. You have it in 3-4 shades. Makeup Revolution has color corrector, and I got this from Nika. I will link it down below for you guys. Or any, like Inglot might have it, I know, or Krylon Derma Cream color corrector is available. I think it's the concealer, but it does the work of color corrector as well. So a lot of color correctors are available in the market. Just choose whatever you want, and the Makeup Revolution one is inexpensive. I got this for like some $550-600 odd, so it's like very inexpensive as well. And concealers, a tip to give you is that if you're going to use an illuminating concealer like this one, the Maybelline one that I showed you, don't use it directly when you have the darkness under the eyes, because that's going to kind of still bring attention to the darkness, because this is an illuminating concealer and it's not a full coverage concealer as well. So it kind of brightens up this area, but if you have darkness under the eyes, this is going to kind of tone that brightness down, but still the brightness that tone that darkness, but the darkness would somehow still remain, if you know what I mean. Like from dark gray it's going to turn to a light gray, but you can still see the gray. If you have any questions on this video, leave in your comments below and I will be very happy to answer them for you. Also, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. All of the social media will be linked down below. I'm very much active on Snapchat. It's like a mini vlog. I give you insights of my life, like if I'm doing something, if I'm not doing something, of a little haul shopping that I do. So many of my Snapchat fam members do know about that, and well, the rest of you don't, because you don't follow me on Snapchat. So make sure to add me on there. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say except that I love, that love went like that. I love you, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.